Dreary day in our nation's capital as we join you from Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys, on the other hand, came out on top in their opener, so they'll try to make it to 2-0 to start the new year. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They're led out by the former Sun Devil, their rookie quarterback out of Arizona State.
And I can't imagine that week 1 was anything except a whirlwind for this young man. A few bright spots in the opener, but as expected, a few rookie mistakes as well. Let's find out if he learned from them, and we'll show some progress and improvement starting here in week 2.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
A gain of 15.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Streeter. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 4.
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Streeter. And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Davis now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
9 yards. And the Bears first down. Go.
Up the middle they go. Streeter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Davis. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
A give up the middle to right. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Davis. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Commanders, nothing.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
And leading him out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
70, hot, ready, hot, ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Now Daniels.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Matt Ariza now on to punt this one away. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bears take over.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now this defense for the Commanders, it's terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Streeter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The Bears had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Off play action. Davis. A quick throw, but incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Ready?
That's another Bears first down. It's a
Come
gain
on,
of
come
10.
on.
And the Bears
Back to throw. Davis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's go. Press.
They'll look to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's good for a Bears first down.
They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Davis. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Colston Loveland,
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
and the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Commanders, nothing.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Spears.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
There's a short one caught by Loveland.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Off the play fake. Davis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Colston Loveland with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-0.
Commanders, nothing.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
18 Cardinal, 8.
To throw is Daniels. They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
And here's Matt Ariza now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He's He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panthers, go.
On first and 10, it's Spears.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
From the 47, it's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
Touchdown, Washington! Jalen Lane, 52 yards.
And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this one over the back line of the end zone when they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Chicago.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Third and 5.
And it's third down.
Back to throw. Davis.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Streeter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the 25, here's a second and 7.
At the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Davis. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Davis from the gun on third down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Bears first down.
Up the middle they go. Streeter. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for second and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's third and goal after the sack. Operating from the gun, Davis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over.
Now Spears begin the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Go 80.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second down and 6 now.
Ready. Liking 8. Set up. Go.
To the air goes Daniels.
This is caught by Robinson. A gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a Commanders first down.
The Spears with another carry.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd
18 Cardinal. 18.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Out of the gun to give the Spears.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And the Washington first down.
Get it.
First and 10 at the 30.
And here's a give to Spears. We'll get this to about the 38.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Streeter. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Streeter. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Streeter.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
At the 18-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Streeter. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Commanders.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, and he Chicago.
Colston Loveland,
His third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year.
and the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 31-yard line. It's a
Let's
gain
go
of
now.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Daniels. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he goes out right around the 39.
That's good.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 8. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Back to throw again.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Got it. Ready.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
Now they nab the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Fighting to stay upright. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they get